I'm with Gordon Dutch, Managing Director of Peerless-AV Europe. Another successful ISE by the looks of the way things are going. But this last 12 months for you really has been about the assault on mainland Europe. It's been about building that bridgehead and getting in there, and you've elected to start with Germany on a large scale. New distribution deal. Can you tell us about the rationale behind that?
Yes, indeed. I mean, when we first merged with Peerless, there were a couple of major things that we needed to do. One was transition from Peerless mounts, mainly US mount business, into Peerless-AV, and transitioning to more wider range of products, not just the Me Too products. The second job was really to solidify our position in the UK and expand and build from a position of strength into Europe. So we were looking for a similar model as we have in the UK, where we have multiple distributors who specialise in different areas. The one area we were really missing in Germany was a good broad line company that dealt in lots of other areas as well. We specifically identified medium as being a partner that we'd like to deal with, and after many months of tough negotiation, I'm pleased to say that we announced yesterday that will move forward, and we're very excited about that. It's really going to give us a big boost, yes.
And you'll be distributing the full range in Germany?
Correct, yes. Yeah. Medium Germany will be a one-stop shop for Peerless, not just in Germany, but there will be other territories who traditionally, of course, have always had access to products from Germany. So it will open up lots of other markets for us as well, not just the German market. But ostensibly, the majority of the business, of course, will be in Germany.
And another thing that I've noticed over the last 12 months, the portfolio of products is evolving to the point where we're now starting to see some serious metal work being shipped. That decision was made to fulfil the expectations of the pro market, the systems integrator, the video wall people. Can you give us some idea of what that range is now, what the limits are?
Well, hopefully there's no limits, Brian. I mean, that's certainly what we're trying to achieve. I think, again, if people look on YouTube, they'll see there's a video called Peerless-AV Capabilities, and it's about 7 minutes long, and it shows our manufacturing plant in Chicago. And I think the advantage that we have, obviously having our own engineering, we have 28 vertical engineers in-house. We literally design, manufacture and safety test everything in-house. We also have engineering and manufacturing now in Europe as well. So what that's given us is the ability to go and play in areas that other people probably haven't got those capabilities. And what that's looks like, to the trade is ostensibly a whole range of video wall products that are fully serviceable, as well as some entry-level product for value. Really easy to install through the special spaces we use. A full range of menu boards for QSR restaurants, which again are very quick and easy to install. And as you saw on our emerging technologies booth, we've even got a fully portable 3x3 universal trolley, which is being shown here in partnership with a screen manufacturer and an overlay, so it's fully interactive. And it's very exciting for us because there's very few people that can operate with the machinery and indeed the technology that we have to build that type of product. And of course, safety is a massive issue, as I mentioned earlier. When you are talking about a fully serviceable video wall that may be, say, 4x4, as some of our portable exhibition units are, you can't afford to have 4 screens out on the top of the wall and the wall to be unstable. And I think that's something that's definitely coming over to us. Everybody's looking to put in more and more safety and standards, and it's not something that you can just rely on a local metal shop to job up. You really do need to get it done professionally, and that's what's exciting for us.
I mean, we have some footage obviously of that, and it's a very impressive thing. The idea that you can move a video wall from one side of a stage to another, for example, or one venue to another is something that you don't see an awful lot of.
No, absolutely. And of course the advantages are that it can also be assembled and reassembled very quickly. And of course, unlike large screens, if there was unusual nowadays, but if there was a product failure, of course you're only talking about swapping out one screen, which can be done very quickly and easily. So yeah, there's a lot of advantages to the video wall format, and it's something that a lot of companies have come with a 2x2. We had one last year. We haven't seen anyone with a 3x3 3x3, and we certainly haven't seen anybody doing some of the new walls we've got coming up to 4 screens high, and you can go as long as you want on it. You can literally snake this, so it's exciting times for us at Peerless. Yeah.
And how will the ordering and manufacturing mechanism for that type of product work? Is it effectively it's almost a custom?
Well, yes, actually, you're quite right. Those products were evolved from our custom division, and now what we've done is we've made sure that they are universal. Our approach for the future is to take, obviously, projects we're working on, deliver the client, which is many of them is OEM, panel manufacturers, and once we've delivered what they require specifically, is then work out, within the designing process, how we can make it more universal and apply to other markets. And indeed, the beauty of having our own manufacturing plant is, of course, we literally ship, I think the figures are 78% of products within 1 day and 95% of products within 3. Wow. That's out of our US plant. Obviously, you've got a 2-week delivery, from Chicago into mainland Europe. But even then, clearly, it's not the 3 or 4 month lead time that you can see, on Far East production.
In the more mainstream product category, you're showing your modular approach to mounts. That seems to commend itself to the installer because it's one set of components, many possible configurations.
Correct.
So how is that being received?
Brilliantly. I mean, that a massive amount of our turnover is derived from that product. The modular product was designed, engineered and is manufactured in Europe. In fact, we've been so successful with it, the US is even looking at rolling it out in the US. So we're very proud as part of Peerless-AV Europe to be taking product back now, and that's launching in the US. So yes, it's been a very successful business for us.
In terms of the show, we're seeing more visitors, we're seeing a greater diversity of international visitors. The benchmark for you as a successful show, how would you describe that?
Yeah, I think for us, obviously, we're still in the early developments. It's 3 years in May since the merger. The first year and a half, seems longer. A lot of air miles. I think since the merger, as I said, the first year and a half to 2 years was to get the plan in place, secure the UK, get the AV concept going, which we've now done very successfully, and we feel we're ready now to really deliver to the distributors what they need. We have a new website going online in the next couple of weeks, peerless-av.com. That will be a global website. Prior to that, we've had holding European sites, which are very good, but they were designed to specifically fill a need while we develop the new site, which is a multi-million-dollar investment. It will be translated in German immediately, and also French, and then other languages, Spanish, etc. So I think, again, one of the things I feel that certainly in Europe is that a lot of American companies have come to Europe previously, and they've kind of come in, waved their hat around, and then perhaps not, delivered or not necessarily invested. I think Peerless obviously made a pretty significant statement when they bought BBG and have continued to invest. And I think a multilingual website is critical for a business that wants to play properly in Europe long term.
Exactly, it's not about low hanging fruit, is it? It seems more of a commitment.
Definitely. I think, obviously if we can pick up some low-hanging fruit, we will do so. But it's fair to say in most developed markets, of course, the competition has been here a while. I think we're coming with different products, and that's what's exciting, is even if there is a distributor or resellers or clients in a particular country who've already got some form of allegiance with somebody, the fact is that most of those companies have a reasonably limited offering, or are specifically in a niche, and we have a wider offering, and of course some products that most companies can't even design, let alone manufacture and deliver. So yeah, we're very confident about the future.
Excellent.
Okay.
Thanks very much, Gordon.
Thank you. Cheers.